Hello my viewers, favored viewers, Kalishko Realities, you're most welcome to my channel. Today you are back to Nyabohanse and you are talking about what is happening in that village. Now in my last video I talked about the mafias in Nyabohanse who have made sure that Marwa and his family, they are no longer getting electricity any soon. Now, if you know, you know. Now today we are still talking about what is happening to Nyabohanse and in that village. Hello my viewers, favored Realities, you're most welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. We are back to Nyabohanse, the village known as a YouTube village, the village that became famous because of one young man by the name Marwa. You know the history. Go back to my channels, to my videos. You'll see I've talked a lot about this young man who has brought change single-handedly in that village. And the village is thriving economically. Now, today my question is, I'm asking the two people the question. Nairobi teacher, why? Alex, why? Now, let me give you these two scenarios. Alex was found with a mistake. After being warned severally, he was fired. And this happened when Ayamaro was in the process of building him houses. Now, this Alex, my people, is someone who has been suffering in this same village. At the viewpoint of the villagers, no one thought of building Alex's house. No one thought of helping Alex. No one thought of doing Alex any good, apart from Marwa. But when Marwa began the genesis of assisting Alex, Alex grew horns. And he united with Marwa's enemies, now sabotaging Marwa. By now, you are supposed to be knowing that very few people are grateful. Very many people wouldn't even care after assisting them. A good example is Nairobi teacher. Now, if you go to some of those videos of Nairobi teacher, when he was just beginning, I remember he was there. I used to see him. With Marwa, this man was very humble. This man was down to earth. And Marwa assisted him. I think David Jr. saw the man and knew this was a pretender. I don't know why, but he decided not to talk even to him, to talk to him. But Marwa, as usual, Marwa. No, sometimes if you're a good person or if you're a generous person, you're always sympathizing with people. And trust me, they don't care. They come to take, and when they go, they don't care. They'll add on top of that help abuses, and that's how people sometimes are. Not all of them, just a few people. Now, what was the point of Nairobi teacher coming to Nyabohanse? I've given in my last video, I talked about how I was employed somewhere and someone wanted me to sabotage my own boss, but I rejected. Why? Because you cannot just do that. You cannot become a betrayer. The fact that Nairobi teacher was assisted by Marwa to get those followers he has, he doesn't care anymore. Alex, you know, even in the families or your Nairobi teacher, if you are a good person, you won't involve yourself to something that you know that is going to damage Marwa. In which way? I saw that video and you are asking this Alex leading questions. I can see with my brains, with everything within me. You are asking, it's like you are sent here on a mission of getting whatever you could get from Alex. Now to Alex, now if you're a Kenyan and you are staying in rural places, you are staying in rural places in Kikuyu, in Central Province, Mombasa, Western, Nyanza, Ukambani. I want you to tell me how much you pay your watchman, how much you pay your shamba boy monthly. I remember last December. Now we used to have just a little story. We used to have a young boy who used to work for us, and He was being paid that amount, 5,000 per month, because he stays there, he eats there, he does everything there, and he can be sent to errands, go milk, after milking, go sell the milk, come, and in the morning you can collect rubbish in the compound and all that. And when this young man came, he came while we were still having a young man who was working for us, but we had heard that he wanted to leave without any notice. So we said, let him just go. So this other one came. When he came, he was saying, oh, where I was working, that woman was bad. I was not even eating. You see, I was not allowed to eat from the main house. So I told my people, this one is too mouthy and is lying. Because very few people will acknowledge that where they used to work, the bosses were good. But very many of them, because they want sympathy and they want to attract your attention, they want to lie. Now, when he came, in fact, he told my mother that, hey, I just want you to give me, like, in my money, in the salary, just minus 1,000 or 1,500. Who does that? Now, the young man is on point. He works very well. But we realized that he has some petty foxes, some issues within him that it was very hard for us to maintain the man, because he was into seducing school children and into bang. And it was very hard because our home, we have very many people, very many children, and it is a home that fears God, so you cannot be allowed to do such a things. And the case was just too much, so the police were supposed to be involved. So the one who had gone, earlier, who thought that he wanted to leave without the prior notice, when he heard that this one was going, he decided to come back. So these people some of them will always think that where they are, because now they have come and you are blending in with them, you are treating them as a family, they decide to mess up. And Alex Ayamaro was out in America. Did you want Ayamaro to come and be cooking for you? Yet you are staying in the same village. Now, my people, what Ayamaro is going through is what some of these other people have been through. I remember when I was young, my family, we used to have two employees, a man and a wife, a man and a woman. And so these two decided to say that, the man decided to cheat the woman, that me, I'm leaving, I've just packed my things, I'm going. When I go this weekend for off, I won't come back. And so the lady was carried by the wave. But this man had arranged for his cousin to come and replace the lady. So when the lady went, she went with everything. And then this man went for weekend. He came on Monday morning with the replacement of this lady. So where the lady was, she heard that this man had come back to work. And she came back, and my parents were like, no, you decided to go. And she was like, no, but I was lied to. He was the one who lied to me that we were supposed to leave all of us. So we were like, no, you wanted to leave us just at the crossroads. It was very hard for him to come back because now there's no trust. But now this one lied to him, and now he's still working, and there's no evidence. She's gone. And this is what I'm seeing, Alex. Alex, you are there. You thought you were just gisting with the Nairobi teacher. Nairobi teacher had come to collect a gist for his viewers. Because at the moment, Alex is selling. People want to hear that a lot of things against Ayamaro. So they are moving from east to south, looking for gist, negative gist. Now, if you have a friend, if you have been assisted by someone like Marwa, and even in the process you differ with him, learn to be just official. You don't have to be enemies. But Nyabohansa people, they don't care. I've never seen a village like this. Most villagers, they quarrel, but they don't go advertising their fellow villagers negatively. Someone who has assisted the entire village, someone who has brought the village what the politician were unable to do. That's how you pay him. Nairobi teacher, why? Alex, why? Nyabohansa haters, why? May God forgive you, because if you are to judge you, it will